Hey, good morning. This is Erica, Bernardo Lapalo's granddaughter, and I just wanted to come up here real quick to address a comment that was made, a couple of days ago by a dear subscriber who wanted to know how many years apart were Bernando's children born. So that's a good question, and based on his father's advice, my great-grandfather, Bernardo Lapalo Sr., who told him that, you should have your children about 10 years apart. Why? Because otherwise it creates too much stress for you financially. You're not going to be able to give them the education and provide everything that you want to provide for them without creating undue stress on yourself. So of course we know that stress is a killer. Now, I know that this is probably considered to be super unconventional, wisdom or advice in this day and age where people are encouraged to have their children in pretty rapid succession. But to get to the point, Bernando's first child was born in 1926. So that means Bernando was about 25 years old. That was his first marriage. And his son, Philip, otherwise known as Peña, was born out of that union. Unfortunately, Bernando's first wife died in childbirth. So that's a sad thing. But when reflecting upon that, I always think how amazing it is that my grandfather always made his health his first priority, still his mental well-being, his spiritual well-being, certainly his physical well-being. And because of that, he was able to weather, the vicissitudes, the ups and downs of life in such an exemplary manner. So it's not that Bernardo had the, quote, perfect life. It's just that he made his life as perfect as possible by taking care of himself first, because he realized, if he didn't take care of himself, he certainly wasn't going to be good for anybody else. And of course, he was devoted to his father's instructions because they always proved to be true. Okay, so philosophy aside, the first child was born in 1926. Bernando's second child, that would be my mother, born Alberta Elise Lapalo, later known as Lee Chamberlain. She was born on Valentine's Day of 1938, okay? So that's a little bit more than 10 years apart, but of course, there was a remarriage involved there. Then Bernando's third child, that would be my aunt, was born about 8.5 years later. So I believe my aunt, I think she just turned 77, I believe I've got that right, 77. That means that she would have been born about 1946. So there's your answer. I just wanted to thank you for being here. I thought that making this video would benefit the most people as possible. And also, someone asked in the recent newsletter, Felicia wanted to know if there's a book coming out. Yes, eventually there will be a book coming out. So I've created this newsletter that you can subscribe to. It's my way of making this come alive and kind of putting it out in serial form and, building an audience for the eventual publication of a book. Because of course, if I'm going to publish a book, it's good that you know about it, so you purchase the book, right? Okay, so I'm wishing you a very, very happy holiday season, and I'm signing off for now. You have a great day. Bye-bye now.